For next steps, we are going to be using oil pastels to add line and texture to our paintings. If you look at Van Gogh's paintings, you will notice that his art has a lot of texture. And the texture that he uses is what creates that swirling look of movement to his paintings. And it's probably the thing that his art is most famous for. So you can see here I am using oil pastels to add different colored lines in my mountains, and this creates like texture and movement. So when you are making these lines, you can pick a couple different colors to add in each section of your art. So in these mountains, I'm using this dark indigo, a light blue, and a white, and I'm following the movement of the mountain. So you can see that in my mountain, I have the darker shadow side of the mountain on this left side, and the lighter side, the highlight, is on the right side. So in those shadowy areas, you can try a little bit of black too. I am using those darker colors and then transitioning into lighter colors as I get to the right side or less shady side of my mountain. I'm also going in the direction of the hill of the mountain. When you are doing this, and you'll see when I'm doing my other sections, that in areas like the sky, you might want to do a more swirling pattern in the sky to create some of that like famous swirling look that Van Gogh had in his art. It's also important to note that like in my blue mountains here, I am using different shades of blues and different shades of whites. But when you are doing this, and you'll see in our examples also that the colors that you're doing, like I don't have to just do green in my green grass. I could use an opposite color like pink to do some texture too. When you're using colors that might stand out, it could make your painting look more interesting, more versatile. So we will be looking at examples of art that other people have made for this project, like other students. And we'll also be looking at Van Gogh's art too, to notice how he makes these different marks in his paintings. So this process might take a little bit of time, but it is really going to be what puts the cherry on top of your art looking really amazing. So I will put this on fast mode, and then we can see how this kind of just goes from a flat painting to looking extra special with these marks that we're making. Something to take note of if you have something like a sun or a moon in your painting, it really will make your sky look more convincing if you have your marks with the oil pastel going around your sun. So this is something called a concentric circle. When you have a circle within a circle within a circle within a circle, we are kind of creating those marks of a concentric circle in this art to make it look like that sun or moon is glowing and pushing out light around it. So you'll see I'm intentionally going all around my paper in the sky. I'm ignoring these clouds. I'll do something different with them. But in the sky, I am creating that look of a concentric circle. So I'll go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll see how it looks when it's done.